Streamlabs OBS for some reason. But I guess it's whatever. Let's see. Let's make sure everything's okay here. Make sure I have my Discord group over here. Let's see. Oh. Try and get Carl up here so that we have good luck today. What people tell me. Let's look at where the live is, see what people are saying. Station. 51 people in here, 12 likes. Thank you, everybody. You just sold. Did you at least profit? And hopefully you can get in, get back in, or are you just tired of? I got a feeling that all this hype was a plan from the start by the hedge funds that are manipulating all of this. Please change your channel header. What channel header? Lay down. One. There you go. Hey Blitz Kid, how are you? I'm pretty good. Followed nearly Emmy, Carl. Got too many animals. Followed nearly 2 months with the whole AMC roller coaster. Thanks for all the honesty and feedback and information. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Is really just to give that, you know, honest opinion. I feel like you need both sides of things. You need to understand the positives and negatives. So that's what I like to push. I did upload 2 more videos. Carl, come on, back into your spot. I created this spot for you, so you need to just stay in that spot, and then we'll be good. Come on, way down. There you go. There you go. You're good. Nope, 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 nope. Not today. Lay down. Nope, nope, nope. This worked yesterday, and he was there for like probably, I don't know. Nope, nope. I know you just want love. It's not going to happen. Not right now. Let me copy this video. No, Carl. I can talk about a lot of things today. So we have basically 3 hours to go over a lot of stuff. So I'm going to talk about a lot of things. It's not just going to be 1 or 2 things. Did I get 2 super chats? Carl, come on. I know you just want love, but I'll give you a ton of love after this, as long as you're still there. What's up, Jack Harris? How are you doing? Thank you, everybody that became a channel member last night. I think I gained like 14 channel members, so I appreciate that a lot. We have 133 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button before we really get started. I wanted to post my YouTube Shorts channel in here. Here we go. Now he's laying down. There we go. Let's pin that message there. So there's your YouTube Shorts channel. I did upload 1 more video right now on Rocket, just to give you my plan as to what I plan to do with Rocket today, and some other things. You can see that AMC is making a recovery though, from where it was. Um, Carl about to give you them hands. Yeah, pretty much. Let me break this down. Let me go full screen. So Carl is now sitting right here. And I don't know how blurry this camera is supposed to be 4K, but it doesn't shoot in 4K because of Streamlabs OBS. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll talk about stocks in a little bit. Thank you, Steve J, for becoming a member. I think that's going to really, becoming a member, I think that's really going to break down my ability to pull comments from the chats. So yeah, enjoying these AMC flash sales. Yeah, so am I. I can't wait until I would have liked to see it go down to like $9 because I would have bought up a ton. Is GME over? No, I don't think GME or AMC is over. It was just a large amount of manipulation in order to drive people out of their positions. They know what's going on. They know what they can do. Thank you, Preston, for becoming a member. They know what they have to do in order to drive down the price, and they're going to continue to do it. So. Thoughts on why GME dropped after the gain yesterday? It wasn't about after the gain that they did have. I thought you were talking about the earnings report. Earnings report I heard didn't come back as great as they thought it was going to come. But it did have a large gain. You had GME have a large gain here and did have a drop off. It's heavy manipulation. There is no obvious reason to why this is dropping this much, especially with the amount of people that are holding and buying the new dips every single time. So there's no true reason besides the fact that they are heavily shorted and they're going to continue to short this as much as they possibly can. You know. Good morning, Steve J. What are your thoughts on GME exposing what they know? They're being more than 100% short. What are my thoughts on GME exposing that they know they're being more than 100% shorted? I mean, I'm sure everybody knew that they were being more than 100% shorted. It's not news to us that they would know about this. If we know about it, then they definitely know about it. And they're taking advantage of all of that, and not saying that they're doing anything malicious in any way. They're doing everything to the best of their ability to make their company survive. And my opinion is just that if they know about it, then they're going to find a way to continue to have that thrive because it benefits them to have the stock price increase a crazy amount. It doesn't benefit the hedge funds, obviously, because they're shorting the positions. So that would be my opinion. If they know about it, then it's obviously good. GME recognized that they're over 100% short 10K. I thought that people got scared when they heard GME won. They're scared. I didn't hear that. What would a second offering mean for GME? If they offer new shares, it would mean dilution and decrease of the share price. But effectively, I think it would be more of an increase than anything. Thank you for becoming a member, Sefi 1959. It's just like what they're talking about with the AMC vote, adding on more shares, issuing more shares, not doing any type of split, basically just adding on those new shares so people buy them up. GameStop is offering NFTs instead of share offerings. That's very interesting. I guess I haven't done a ton of research on GME there. GME's offering. That's smart though, because NFTs are going to be pushing a lot. And they are. I don't see anything recently about that. GameStop and the NFT opportunity. Reddit. Oh, the only thing I see is from Reddit. Non-fungible tokens are blowing up. Everyone is making one, from William Shatner to Patrick Mahomes in the NBA. Given how the space is right now, I expect that more and more companies will be selling them, including GameStop, given that Ryan Cohen is refocusing GameStop's sales efforts on e-commerce and digital selling, and facilitating the sale of NFTs only making sense. Digital games are moving more into NFT space, while Funko has recently announced that they are intended to move to the NFT space. NFTs allow the company to merge the physical, say the rare physical item with digital and rare NFT in the package sales. This post starts by outlining the recent news in NFT space and then moving to NFT video games. I can definitely see them doing it. A lot of people do move to the NFT space. I'm not gonna lie. I have some NFTs, and I plan on focusing them. We have 300 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Get it to 150 likes. That would be amazing. Thank you everybody who became a member. They mentioned they may sell more stock. Yeah, the fact that if they sell more stock, if they end up issuing more stock, then it's going to decrease the price, and also you have dilution as well. But the thing we have to focus on is the fact that people are continuing to buy this up while hedge funds are continuing to short this. They're going to try and short it as much as possible to scare people out of their positions, especially since people have been holding for so long. So that's mainly what it is. And you can sit here and try and apply it to so many different other news outlets, so many news catalysts, and it's just not going to work really. We see a lot of positions that are up. I'm hoping that Rocket makes a big move. Microvision is making a little bit of a move, especially from where they were at $15.82 where they closed. They were making a move over the after hours and in the pre-market, so that's good. DLPN Dolphin, I did see the movement there. I don't know what they're doing now, but the movement was crazy for a while, right? 236% was absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, you missed the boat by doing that, by having that jump from $5 up to $15 at one point, and then continued to rise up, which was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that. If you wanted to throw like a good, I don't know, 10 shares in there or however many shares in there, you basically could open at $33, and instead of having $180, you would have $330, right? So that's huge. Just the way it worded it seemed like a warning to shorters in the document, acknowledging the short interest above 100%. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they're trying to get them to pull out of their short position. And if they do that, then obviously it drives the price up, drives the stock price up. So I'm not even showing my screen. I'm literally just showing Carl. So let's go back, well, me and Carl. So let's go back and look at what different stocks are looking like. Sorry guys for not being able to see that. There's a guy on Wall Street Bets with a huge position on Rocket, almost 500K in options. Yeah, I truly do believe in Rocket, and I want to lower that cost basis as much as possible. I'm probably going to buy in a ton this morning just to be able to hit the low point for today and end up driving up to maybe $24, $25, while selling that position not selling the whole thing, but selling the portion that I bought in to lower the cost average, because I would lower it by my 30 shares, lowering it by $1, let's say. So $30, it would go down, then bring that stock price, it would bring the stock price down a little bit, hopefully. Then I would reinvest into it wherever the low is, end up lowering that stock price more, or end up lowering my cost basis more, and then do that one more time before I get into it. Did I get in ZOM? Yes, as you can see, I have 300 shares of ZOM here at a cost basis of $1.84. I'm still looking to get more into ZOM. I was looking to buy into it at $1.76. It didn't fill me 3 times. 3 times. I was so upset. AMC. Oh, my daughter's awake. AMC up $10.43. I'm not sure if I'm excited or sad. I can't average down. I know exactly what you mean. I wanted to be able to average down because I had 2,000 set aside over in Fidelity, which will end up being a lot more once it does get, more gets deposited. It should be today. But I had some money set aside in order to invest into more, or put more money into AMC, but it didn't end up panning out that way. So it sucks, but what are you gonna do? I needed to put a thumbnail on here. I don't think I did. I didn't. Let's go with that. Boom. So yeah, if you guys want to check out my shorts channel, it is linked in the chat. I want to grow that to 1,000 subscribers. So if you can get that to 250 today, that will be amazing. I want to be able to grow that to 1,000 subscribers, and I need 4,000 hours of watch time. So definitely go over there and show your support. If you do support me over here, it's pinned in the chat. And also, if you guys want to become a channel member, I added that on as well. So, and if you guys want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description. It does cost $5, but it's a great group of people. As it continues to grow, we continue to have a lot of movement, a lot of discussions, and hopefully we can expand this a little bit, add some more channels, some audio visual channels as well, and have that happen. I'm pretty sure that will be fun to be able to have some sort of video chat between like 5 people, or one-on-ones, or some type of deal like that. That would be amazing. Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. HOFV is a buy. They are partnering with DLPN. Are they? Well, it seems like they're definitely having some really good movement over the pre-market. From 78% up. Did you get into this position? HOFA, Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. Did you get into them? Because if you did, then obviously you had a large jump. Could have been basically double the amount there, but it does look pretty good. It looked like a buy then. Right now it looks like it's pumping. I do want to see some positive movement, and maybe even if, you can get in at a low price. You can get in at a low price wherever the lowest price is. Hopefully it does open a little lower, and then you can end up moving on the way up. But you can get in with a low amount of shares, maybe like 100 shares, 200, or 1,000 shares, whatever you feel like getting into. But yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. It looks like it's going to quickly rise. You are seeing that mooning phase here, but it looks like it's more leveling out than anything. So you might be right. Welcome to the Money Make Money member. Welcome to my memberships. I appreciate that. Mike Harrison, thank you for joining. They're doing NFTs on the NFL with the merger with Dolphin. Huh. Interesting. Everybody's getting into the NFT space. It's huge right now. I bought both pre-market and yesterday. Or I bought both in the pre-market. That's amazing. That's amazing that you did get in, pre-market. It was crazy to be able to get in pre-market for, Dolphin, because they were rising so much. And it didn't look like it was something that was a buy. It looked like more of a pump and dump, but it was over a long period of time. It wasn't just like a quick jump, you know what I mean? Over like 1 minute or 10 minutes or whatever. It was like a steady increase. It did have one quick jump, but then did have a steady increase. So it was a little scary, but it's great that you did get in and you were able to make a decent profit from it right now, and you're still holding on to it, I would guess. Have Carl pick out some good NFT stocks. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Well, I would ask the Discord group to pick out some good NFT stocks and what they believe is, some of the best NFT stocks that we can put money into for the long haul. Something that's going to be, that could rise to maybe $100 or wherever it is, basically grow 100% or 15% or whatever it is, because it would be interesting. NFTs are like fidget spinners. They'll be huge today, but gone tomorrow. I don't know about that because they're backed by a lot of other things. Fidget spinners are not backed by anything. Fidget spinners are literally, you buy it and you use it for a while, and people still use it, but this is not a thing. This is a collectible. It's basically going to be the same as like we're seeing some lag. Same as like a great pair of shoes, right? Like say you bought a pair of Jordans that they only made 5 in the world. Like that's the type of thing it's going to be, because a lot of NFTs they only make one of, right? They'll make 1 or 2 or sometimes 5, depending if you have a YouTube channel or whatever. You'll make a couple, but you only have a limited amount. That's what it's all about. So it's going to be huge there. We have 528 people in here. We have 162 likes. It should be half of what the concurrent viewers are. So make sure you hit that like button up to 250 likes. That'll be amazing. Remember, if you guys want to follow my new YouTube Shorts channel, please do so. It does help out a lot. Sports NFTs are on the ground floor. I tried to get into an NBA pack the other day. 67K available. 300K in line to get them. I can definitely agree with you that it's a growing market. The way people are lining up to get these things, it's a huge market, and people are paying a crazy amount for a digital video, which I didn't understand in the beginning, but it's digital art, and now I understand as I create my own NFTs. Now I understand exactly what it's all about. It's creating something that's rare. A lot of people will put something behind it, especially in the YouTube space. A lot of people will put maybe a shareholders meeting, being able to as you do hold that NFT, you basically say, I'm holding a share of this company. You're not getting a portion at all of this company, but you're getting a share of the company to be able to talk over some things and have these one-on-one meetings, or technically like 4-on-1 meetings, because you probably would have like maybe 4 NFTs out there, 4 shareholder meetings. That's what I'm looking to do with it, but I didn't price it again. I need to go in there and reprice it. It should be like, I don't know, $1 and then grow from there, or maybe like $5 or something, or free. I would like to see it bid for people that want to be in the shareholder meeting. So we'll see how that goes. But people can't just flood the market with more and more NFTs. Maybe where was that? Maybe NBA ones always be popular just in general. People can flood. It's crazy the amount of pool that people have with different things like NFTs, right? So if you have a following online, a lot of people end up paying for your NFT because they think it's going to be big. So if you have, let's say, 200,000 subscribers or a million subscribers, people will pay quite a bit for the NFT, and it's about bidding and passing it back and forth. It's basically like creating your own stock market, really. So you have your own NFT or digital art, right? And you put it out there for $0 and people bid on it, it goes up to $20. As that person owns it, they're like, how much can I sell it for? Well, someone's willing to buy it for $25. Well, I'll sell this to you. I'll sell this to you, and it keeps going back and forth and ends up getting to 100, 200, 300, however many $100. Or you have something like Logan Paul's NFTs, and he sells his for like 1 Ethereum, like and then I don't know if they went back and forth anywhere, but people are owning these NFTs for basically like $2,000 at the moment. So it's a little tough to grasp, especially since it's just a like digital art. But yeah. So let's talk about what's going on here with AMC. So AMC is now at $10.66. It's been a long time coming since I talked about it. It did drop down to $9.76. If you want a very quick and dirty look on what my opinion is, make sure you guys check out my new YouTube Shorts channel. I have something uploaded which was 6 minutes ago on AMC, so it'll be pretty good. But right now they're sitting at $10.54, getting back to, you know, the point to where they closed at $10.66, right? So being down 14% yesterday was pretty big. A lot of people were just like, I don't want to deal with this. But you know, it's obviously making its move up. A lot of people are or a lot of hedge funds are looking to, or the hedge funds that are shorting the positions are looking to drive us out of this position. That's mainly the problem, is that they're looking to drive us out of this position, and we don't need to settle for that. There's so much more that we can do with this. So much more that we can get from this. So in my opinion, this is why I'm continuing to hold. This is why I hold my AMC shares. Yes, I could have taken the easy way out and literally sold at $14 and then waited for it to come down to $9 and buy back in again. I could have done that over and over and over again, which is something I would typically do, but I'm here with you guys. I'm holding with you guys. A lot of people can't figure out how to do that. And if they do that, they feel like they're going to derail the movement. So I understand where you're coming from. I'm holding with you guys. I have AMC. I have both brokerage accounts. I still have AMC. If the other account goes up to 20, like I said, that's going to be sold off in order to pull a lot of that money over to Webull. But this will still be here no matter if it does go to 20. I will hold on to this and continue to have that move up. GME I'm still holding on to at $2 or $240. So still waiting for that to move up. But some people are saying, yeah, James, I bought three GME, I guess is what you're saying. 3 GME at $290, and I'm cringing. Yeah, it was moving down a lot, right? So I understand where you're coming from. So it's like selling equipment on wow. I don't know. Post-COVID, the yard sale. I don't know what that means. Good morning, Matt. I'm just here so I don't get fined. You don't know how often I say that. Ugh. Yeah. How'd you know if it's us or these hedges moving back the price just to drop it back down? It's not us. You can tell with the movement. So a lot of the movement that you see here, that's rapid movement, is you know, shorting of these positions. So anything that's strategically placed, you can tell with any of the rapid movements. Anything that consistently goes down as a stock is being crazy bought up. The overall market, yes, was down. So people are afraid to buy. So this is a combination of not just people, you know, hedge funds shorting the position. It's people that are selling some of their positions with the lack of, you know, buying interest because it is a down market. And then, you know, obviously, you know, the shorting of the position. So it's going to be a lot of things that are factoring in over the last couple of days because it was a down market. If we see the overall market up and then we see this constant move down, then it's consistently the shorters that are shorting the position as people are buying, just to be able to strategically place it and you know, get us out of these positions. Because how many people that are holding, the price should actually stay flat no matter if some people are selling off. That's just how the market works. There's no stocks left, but then there's a high demand for the stocks. But the short positions are showing that, or making it seem like, artificially showing that the stock price is decreasing, that the stock is not in demand, but it is. Look for buy/sell walls that mysteriously disappear without being matched. Yeah, I mean, I always look for the sell walls that look like they're strategically placed right above, literally the second after it breaks a certain resistance level. So if it goes above $11, I'll see an instant sell wall at $11.10, and it'll be a huge sell wall. And then you'll see those strategic sell walls that are placed literally to every cent. And I mean huge amounts. You don't typically see, you typically see people sell at certain points, certain resistance points, so you'll see those sell walls there. But if you see sell walls that are basically the same amount in every single penny, it's kind of manipulation. What platform is this? This platform is Webull. Actually, someone hasn't asked that in a while. This is the first time someone's asked that in probably like a good week and a half. This is the Webull platform. What's crazy is I got new stocks today, and I only got 5 new stocks. I guess it's because I hit my limit of the amount that I can have, the amount of money that I can gain with free stocks. It sucks because I have a ton of free stocks that are in there, probably a good $4,000 worth, but they're not letting it clear because I guess I made too much money in free stocks this month. Do you know if Fidelity borrows shares like discovered here yesterday and how I turn it off? I don't think they do. I haven't seen anything on that, but someone can, definitely confirm that if they do borrow your shares. Computer controlled sell walls would be nice if we could bot the market too. I mean, people can. There's people that can. It's just those people that can don't have the money to basically put those buy walls in there for all of us. Because they have billions of dollars, right? We don't have like 4 or 5 people that are looking to put all our money into the market there with those strategically placed buy walls, right? We put it in ourselves. So it's definitely a different situation there because we don't have the backing of billions of dollars. It's a great day to have a great day. A little shakeout the past few days. I cannot see these chats. They're way too small on AMC. Smart money bought and buying at these levels. The numbers don't lie. You're right. You're right. The numbers don't lie. Thank you, Matt, for the super chat. I would agree with you there. Would it help to buy shares in EFTs that AMC is in? I mean, it would help a little bit. Oh, I should have ate some breakfast. It would help a little bit, but I would imagine it would help more. Just buying the positions as much as you possibly can. Not buying partial positions because a lot of times with that they'll put in partial money into those. So we have 717 people in here. Guys, hit that like button. It should be at 350 likes. That does help out the channel a lot. If you do hit that like button, it brings more people in here. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to my new YouTube Shorts channel, it's going to be less than a minute. Everything I'll do my updates in less than a minute. Do portfolio updates, do AMC and GME updates. Recently, I've been talking about ZOM a lot, which I will upload another video on ZOM because I plan on buying some more today. Hopefully, it looks like it's decreasing or increasing. If it was decreasing, I would have been able to get in, but I was supposed to buy into this $1.76 mark because that's where it looked like the support level was for multiple times, and it just didn't fill my order. My order was sitting there all day and it didn't fill my order. We need more advice from the cat. Don't skip breakfast. Well, I do intermittent fasting, so it usually sits well with me, but I just didn't eat enough last night before 8 o'clock. So I ate way before that. Usually I'll eat all the way up until 8 o'clock and then I'll be fine in the morning, but it's very tough right now. What time frame for RKT going up to 30? It could be very soon. I mean, RKT is one of those positions that can grow rapidly, just like AMC, GME, cost, and the way costs grew from $19 all the way up to $30, $40 is the same thing that could happen to Rocket. And this is why a lot of people are actually in this position. And I'm in this position. I'm holding at $28.63, and I'm going to continue to hold, and I'm probably going to buy in more today as the market does open, and try and bring down that cost average a lot. I'm probably going to buy in right when it does open. If it is at $23, I'll probably wait for a little bit of a dip, because it will dip down in the beginning of the day. I just don't know what will happen in the rest of the pre-market. So it might dip down to just $23, but it looks like it held pretty strong, above 22.50, I guess. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to probably go below $23, get to 22, so that I can lower that cost average from, hopefully 28 to maybe 26, 25 today. That'll be really good. But I need a lot more movement in order to do that. So I'm going to need it to move maybe 30, 40 cents every time I buy into it. So that's my opinion. Are you buying GME? I have GME. I'm not currently buying GME. If it goes a little bit lower, then yes. I'm at 150. That is a really good price. But right now I'm in at 240. So just waiting for that to move back up. Why is Rocket falling? There must be a reason. Well, I think it's a bunch of reasons. Same thing that you would see with AMC and GME. It's the fact that we have the down market, right? That's a reason why it is decreasing. People don't want to invest into it. They rather sell. And then you do have people that are just selling off, that are tired of holding those positions. And I understand that completely. You also have heavily, it's a heavily shorted position. So they're shorting this thing heavily. And they continue to do it. So if you notice, anytime that Rocket, AMC, GME, cost, all of the heavily shorted areas end up decreasing, Rocket is actually increasing. Why on the opposite side? So that's where it ends up being a little bit interesting to me, and always wondering why that is. And I understand that all three of these follow maybe different rules than the rest of the market, but Rocket is also heavily shorted. So, or at least was heavily shorted. I never watched. Do call deep in the money still. I have a good return if you don't exercise them. I'm not the person to go with options. I am horrible with options. I'm not an options person. I'm a day trader and swing trader. So it's not a person. I'm not a person that gets into options, because I feel like it's going to, take my vision away from the normal profits that I gain. So I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't know the answer to that. Chuck Taylor. And it's something that I'm learning about in my Discord group, because people are, smarter than me in other areas. So yeah, the only reason that I don't like options, because it's more on the lines of gambling than anything else. You're predicting a price versus, and I understand predicting it based on what the market is doing right now. Basically saying, like, if I'm day trading or swing trading, I can predict what the market's going to do today based on what the candlesticks are doing right now. But can I predict what the market's going to do, 2 weeks from now based on what the candlesticks are doing right now? Probably not. It's going to be very tough for you to be able to predict exactly what it can do, unless it is a solid swing trade, like say a ride, in my opinion. If that is a solid swing trade to where I know it's hitting its bottom, it does hit that bottom and then ends up increasing, going back up to certain levels of, 18, 21, 25, 30, then I know that I can predict that stock price over a number of months. But there's a lot of positions that you can't do that with, especially the AMC. I'm, pattern day trader. No. Well, technically, if I had less than $25,000 in my account and I traded more than 3 times, then yes. What's the basics to day trading? Looking for pros and cons to doing short, quick trades. So the basics to day trading is like anything else when it comes to investing. The only thing is that you really don't hold a position overnight. So for me, with all of these swing trades, these are swing trades for me. You know, you hold these overnight and you expect to gain over, you know, a number of days or a number of weeks. With day trading, it's different. You never, absolutely ever hold overnight. If you do your research, and tells you that you are going to be able to trade in the day and that's your plan, then you stick to that plan. So if you end up losing by the end of the day, you lost by the end of the day. Just make sure you limit the losses that you have. Because a lot of times what people will do is they'll let it get down to a point to where they're like, okay, well, you know, if I hold overnight, it will increase tomorrow. Well, that's not a day trade anymore. Now it's a swing trade, and you built a strategy, you built a day trading strategy for a swing trade, which is going to be horrible for your account. And I've made that mistake a number of times. So the main thing that you want to focus on is not holding on to that position if you are going to day trade. If you're doing a swing trade, then that's a different story. So you can do both. It doesn't hurt to do both. Just do your research differently on both. But a lot of times what you want to have is a profit to loss ratio. You want to have either a 3-to-1 profit to loss ratio or a 5-to-1 profit to loss ratio. For me, I try to make it simple, and in the beginning I would try to make $100 a day while only limiting $20 a day. So I will lose $20, and if I lose $20, I'm out. That's it on that trade. And if I make $100, then I'll gain $100. So if I lose, let's say 4 times, and I gain $100 one time, I still profited out of the deal even though I lost 4 times. Do you know what I mean? So you have a good profit to loss ratio there. You have to be disciplined. So there's a number of things that you need to focus on, and I want to create videos on you know, step by step what you should really focus on. But there's a great book that I have in the description. It's called How to Day Trade for a Living, and it's in my store, my Amazon store. And a lot of people have gotten it. A lot of people love it. I love it. I promote his book more than anybody. But it's a really great book, a really great book. Where is that? Where do you buy and sell NFTs? I buy and sell Pokemon cards in real life, and I would love to get ahead of that market. It's going to become big. Yeah, so there's a number of places. If you just search how you can create NFTs, you can actually buy them. But I create my NFTs. If you go in my description, so let me actually go in my description. If you go into my description, you'll see all NFTs. It says all my NFTs, ME, Doge, level 3, level 2, level 1. That's where I buy and sell my NFTs. That's where I created my NFTs. So I'm going to look at this here, and I'm going to show you my NFT here. So I can offer a price here if I wanted to, and you can actually make an offer. Let me just show this. So in my description, I created this NFT just because, you know, that's the NFT. If you see that I have the emojis on here on YouTube with this channel for that. But this is my NFT. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do it. So it's going to be like a stakeholder NFT to where I'll have maybe 5 or 10, and we'll have like stakeholder meetings. I think it's going to be really good to be able to have that, but I haven't really priced it. I think I priced it too high the first time, and I wanted to do it like really low so that people can trade it back and forth if they wanted to. But I haven't updated this yet. So I need to actually update that and set a bid price. But basically on OpenSea, you'll be able to create your NFTs. I believe you can buy them on there. And there's a number of different areas that you can buy and sell NFTs on. And you can use different type of cryptocurrency to back those NFTs. So yeah, I mean, there's a number of areas. If you just search on Google, there's a lot of reputable websites and sources that you can use in order to buy and sell your NFTs there. But I understand where you're coming from with Pokemon. I have Pokemon cards. I would love to collect a lot more because I see them as an investment as well. But We have 880 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, get it up to 400 likes. We're close. All we need to do is get, 60 likes here, or technically 57. Then we'll be good. But also, if you guys want to check out my new YouTube Shorts channel, again, it's pinned in the live chat. If you wanted to check that out and subscribe, support me over there. I would love to get that to 250 subscribers today. I'm at 161. I've been posting short videos on there, really giving my less than 60-second updates on different positions, whether it's AMC, GME, or even talking about Ride, talking about a lot of other things. I think it's going to be really good. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you give some of the videos a watch. If you have any type of opinion on what we should do from there, let me know. We can definitely fix that up. Hit the like button if you love Carl, the Lion of Wall Street. Yes, exactly. You see this cat right here? Right there? That cat right there, if you love that cat, then make sure you hit that like button. Boot PS5 spamming. I own a PS5 and Series X. No, he usually does a great job. I seen something here, something of interest. How to day trade for a living? Would you say the Audible version is just as impactful as the hard copy, or is there pictures and activities in the hard copy that aren't in the Audible version? If I like the Audible version, I started with the Audible version. I do have the physical book just to lend it out to people and let people read it, because I don't know how to lend out books on Audible. I know you can do that, but I don't know how to do that. So yeah, I would say the Audible book is great because you can listen to it over and over again, and you can listen to it in 2x speed if you are a little bit of a slower reader, not the fastest reader in the world. For me, I like to take in a lot of the stuff, so sometimes it takes like 2 reads in order to fully take it in. So it makes sense if I can hear it a lot better than reading it, and I can do it on the go rather than sitting in one spot. So if I'm ever working out, it definitely comes into play, and you can the only thing is sometimes you can't really focus on it if you are doing other activities like walk and chew gum at the same time. But still, I think the Audible version is actually really, really good. They really break it down easy to understand. It's definitely good. Let's see what's going on in Twitch. I haven't even checked that at all. I tend to neglect Twitch. I'm sorry if anybody is watching on Twitch. We got 2 viewers over on Twitch. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that a lot. More than you know. Just want to be able to expand the audience as much as possible. What do you think of GME today? Will it recover, or will it dip under 100? It depends if we continue to see a down market. I mean, this week has been horrible for the overall, a lot of overall stocks. I mean, you can look at, Tesla, you can look at a lot of different positions and see that it wasn't really the best week for a lot of positions. AMC, GME, cost all got hit pretty hard. AMC and GME for the most part. And I think that if we see another down market, yeah, it could continue to dip. I don't know if it will go under 100. They're looking to really decrease this price as much as they possibly can in order to drive us out of our positions. And that's not what we're doing. We understand what's going on. We understand why we need to hold and what we're going to gain out of this in the end. So they know where a lot of people are looking to sell at. They know where a lot of people are looking for it to go. And there's a bunch of people that are like, I'm waiting until this goes to 2,000. I don't care. There's some people that are like, I'm waiting for it to go to $20, like me. I'm waiting for it to go to 20, but then I have 200 shares in here that I'm okay with it going to, 2,000. That would be amazing. So, yeah, I would say I believe it's going to recover if we do see that positive day. Right now, looking at the pre-market, we're down 14%, so it's going to be tough to be able to recover. I think it will get back to break even at best. Will it push all the way up to 200? Who knows? Who really knows? It's hard to predict, and it's hard to say whether they're going to keep manipulating as much as they possibly can. And if they keep doing that, then I can't really tell you much there. So hopefully they don't. I learned to day trade from Tim Sykes. Completely agree with that. Strategy, protecting your losses are the key with volatility. Always have a strategy. Yeah, for people say that they win 50%, or they win 70% or 80% of their trades. Sorry, I don't know why I said 50%. They're lying to you. If they're day trading and they win all of their trades like that, they're lying to you. You gotta limit the amount of losses that you have, maximize the amount of gains that you can get while setting a strategy to do so, and then you can be able to be more profitable. You can, if you look at the count of shares that you have, and you basically say how many lost and how many you gained, it could be close to 50-50 or 60-40, or even 40-60 on the win to loss side. It could be 40 on the win and 60 on the loss side, right? But the point is that if you do lose that many times, you have to limit the amount of losses that you have, so that when you win, you can gain, or you have to limit the amount that you lose, so that when you win, you gain 5 times that amount that you lost. So then you end up winning in the deal. So that's what you need to do. You need to be disciplined. And it's very tough to be disciplined, because some people will see one day they'll get a $2,000 gain, and they'll only settle for that $2,000 gain when their strategy was typically around 200. Right? I understand that a $2,000 gain comes here and there. Sometimes you'll find something and gain a ton of money out of it, and it's great. But sometimes you won't be able to get to that point, and you need to just settle for whatever gain you can actually get there, and don't let it come back on you. So that's where it ends up being tough. But yeah, Tim Sykes is great. I didn't read anything or see anything really on him. I know that he obviously makes a lot of money. He talks about his losses, and if he also talks real, with every other day trader that I hear, they're always like, oh, I win, all of my trades. I make 5% every single morning, 10% every single morning from my, $25,000 account or $100,000 account. And it's like, you don't win every single time. Nobody wins every single time. It's the stock market. You can't predict it. It's not 100% predictable. So I would agree with you, Tom Collins. Day trading is risky. Is as risky as buying options? It's not. It is not. Day trading, you can limit the losses that you have, and I don't know too much about options, but from what I understand about options, if you're predicting it on a certain date, then you're basically leaving it up to chance. And for the intraday trading, for you getting out of your trade intraday, understanding exactly what it's going to do in that day, understanding where the highs and lows are in the day, you understand where the support levels, resistance levels are for the day, so you can't go past a certain point. Now, eventually you will have some that go past a certain point, but it's not as risky as options. Options can be less risky at times, but like I said, I don't know too much about options. So day trading doesn't go to zero, options do. Yeah, I heard that options, you can lose literally all of your investment. Day trading, you're not going to see that unless the company goes bankrupt. So yeah, I would say that day trading, as long as you're disciplined, you can do it right. There's a lot of people that don't understand how to do it. They just see the positivity and they go, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to gamble on this stock because it looks like it's a good stock. I'm going to buy it on the way up. Why would you do that? Why would you buy a stock if it increased 100% already? I'm not buying a stock if it increased 100%. Now, if it has the potential to drive up, buy it. But if it does continue to go against you, just sell it really quick. Take your small loss while you thought there was going to be a large gain, because sometimes it does continue to go up, like what Dolphin did. If I look at something like, where was it recently viewed? If I look at something like this position, right? People were like, hey, don't invest in this over the, I think it was a pre-market, somewhere around here. Let's look at the 1 day. So like, hey, don't invest in this. This is increasing, 236%. But you look at the after hours market and it's booming. People could have invested in that and bought in somewhere around here or whatever, or bought in before the market closed and did see it go down, but limit the amount that you lose. If it goes down from 17 down to 16 and you wanted to sell, then go ahead and sell. If your loss is down to 15, then you can basically ride that up. But if it does go down against you, right, sell it. If you see it continuing to go or start to have that upward trend or upward momentum, then buy into it, see that price go up, make some money out of it, and then sell. Even if it does continue to go up, you still made a profit out of it. Day trading is not that risky if you limit your losses and your discipline. Being disciplined is the first rule of day trading. Or the second rule. The first rule is don't hold overnight. I sold Dolphin yesterday at 17, got in at 11. It's amazing. That's great to hear. You made a profit out of it. Even though it's at 32 right now, you still made a huge profit out of it. That's definitely a win. Why would you buy on the way up? Also, Matt, buys GME at 240. It was on the way down at 240. So let's talk about that. Bro or lady, I don't know what your gender is. I'm assuming gender, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's true. I bought the GME with it coming down and bouncing. It did bounce and moved on the way up a little bit. I seen an upward momentum, a start to an upward momentum, and it did go up to 270, but I held it and continued to hold it, was going to continue to hold it until it got to like 350 or 400 and then sold off on that, or held it until it got to 2000. That's something to where I'm just holding that position because I want to see that skyrocket and support GME as much as possible while supporting AMC as much as I can. So you miss every shot you don't take. Yeah, 100% true. Did I say that? You've been a little snappy lately. You uncomfortable with your questions, with your positions? No, I'm not uncomfortable with my positions. Me? I'm trying to up the personality, the level, like, because typically I'm like, yeah, so AMC is doing pretty good, blah, 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 stuff like that. Trying to up the level a little bit. And I get amplified when I talk about day trading. I mean, it's like, I love day trading. And when I talk to people, talk to family members, talk to, friends and, any new people, it's always fun to be able to talk about this stuff. Whether they have the same opinion of mine or not, I like to basically open their mind to day trading because it's not a bad decision. The only thing is most of the people that I talk to don't have time in the morning in order to do it. It's a Wayne Gretzky quote about the shot. Huh. Yes. Well, I mean, I wouldn't imagine it's just Wayne Gretzky who came up with that. That has to be before him. Or the person that told me that GME earnings report wouldn't affect the stock. I told him it will go down. It can dodge all the fundamentals, not earnings call, buddy. That's not the reason why it went down. Was the fact that the earnings did AMC have any earnings? Did Cost have any earnings? That's not the reason why it went down. It dropped down because of the fact that it's being heavily manipulated, and that's the reason. I mean, you can try and apply it to a news catalyst if you want to. There are people that apply the fact that it did increase on the one day with the fact that they were opening like 5 theaters. Why would it go up 100 or 275% because they're opening up five theaters? Like, that makes no sense. It's not that reason. The reason is that we were pumping the position. They were covering a lot of their shorts. You could see it. It's not something that goes up 275% because of the fact that they're opening this. Yes, it goes up a couple of percentage points. It makes sense, but going down this much because of earnings, no, that's not it. No, it didn't sell off because of earnings. I 100% guarantee that it did not. You're telling me that if you're holding the position right now, did you sell off? Did you sell off because of the earnings call? I'm pretty sure people are in the same boat as you, and they're like, "Hey, if the earnings call didn't go as planned, I'm going to sell off my position." No, there's people that bought more. There's people that continue to buy, and you're thinking that people are selling off. No, come on now. The whole market is down. Chill, bro. Hang in there. Exactly. I mean, I missed the super chat today. I'm sorry. I bought 30 shares of DLPN yesterday. Was that it? DLPN yesterday at $14 and it's at 32. Should I do, what should I do with this one? Do you think it's still going to go up this morning? I mean, it has a possibility. If you wanted to take some profits, then definitely take some profits and leave your like original investment in there. And if it does decrease a crazy amount, you profited a ton out of it. But I wouldn't say that you have to get greedy with anything. If you bought in at $17 and it went up to 32 and it opens at 32 or opens higher than that, then I would definitely see where it is. Wherever you can do one of two things, in my opinion. If it was me, I would basically look at where the stock price is, and if it is at, let's say, $40, I would set my stop loss maybe at 37. If it decreases to 37, I'm out with all my shares. If it doesn't decrease and it continues to skyrocket, then maybe you continue to move that stop loss or you add a trailing stop. Another thing that you could do, like I said, is sell off a portion of your positions to where you're taking your initial investment and some of your profit while leaving maybe close to what your initial investment total was in the amount of shares, so or in the amount of dollars. So that's what you could do, those two methods, but it's very tough to get out. I think the hardest decision to make is to get out of a stock. You can get into a stock all you want, but getting out of a stock is the most difficult piece, 100%. Sorry that I missed your super chat the first time, but that's where my opinion is. And it's my opinion, it's not financial advice. We have 1,000 people in here, 1,084 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, get it up to 500 likes. That will be amazing. Carl will be happy. We're going to be picking Carl's calls soon. So if you want to join the Discord group, click the link in the description. It's $5 for the Discord group, but there is a great group of people, and I learn a lot. They learn a lot. We have great conversations. It's a really great group. Also, make sure you check out my YouTube Shorts channel. It's pinned in the live chat if you guys want to join that. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. But I'm going to be doing quick updates every single day, as many updates as I can because they're only a minute long. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get that up to 250 today. Would love to get it as high as I could possibly get it. But yeah. 500 likes and Carl gets a treat. Carl heard you. If I get up and get those treats, once I grab them, he will get up. So he will not be in this spot anymore if I get those treats. I think he hears me talking about treats and now he's starting to purr. Yeah. Taking profits is definitely the hardest part. We did get to 500 likes. Thank you guys for getting me to that point. I'll give Carl a head scratch. He loves those. Now he wants more. Sorry, man. You only get it if they get it to a certain like level. 600 likes, I'll give him another head scratch. He definitely wants some. Nope. I know you want some more head scratches. You can't. Not today. Well, not now. We need the likes. What's the different level NFTs? Also, how many are available? So right now I only have 3 that are available, I believe. And I'm gonna have different levels basically saying what people can do at those levels, how rare they are, how many there will be. So I think with some of those, with the lower levels, there's probably only going to be maybe, I don't know, 10. Then it starts to decrease as it goes up to the next level. Then it will probably be somewhere around 1 or 2 for the last level. So it's going to be more of like a rarity type of thing. That's typically how it goes. And then you'll also get some more things out of it. So typically with all of those, it's going to be more of a shareholder thing. So you'll be able to join shareholder meetings. And Carl, I know, but I can't, I made the mistake in scratching you the first time. I'll give him some more scratches. So you guys didn't get it up to 600 likes, so he got annoyed with me. All right, man. You're just gonna lay down here? All right. Come on, Carl. All right. Come on, let's lay down, man. Low key looking like the weekend. So I don't think so. Let's lay down, man. Let's lay down. Thank you for coming a member, D-Mode. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see what the YouTube, the MP Shorts channel is at. It's at 167. Oh, I thought he was coming over here. No, we gotta lay down. Ah, man. Guys, or guy, no. All right, so yeah, let's see. So let me bring this up. So here I haven't really done anything more, but here's the MP Shorts channel. I will add some other things, so it won't only be just stocks. I'll talk about other things, you know, maybe some quick stimulus check updates as well, just because people do want to know exactly what's happening there. Some people still haven't received some. Also some financial updates. I'll bring some videos over from TikTok because I feel like some of those didn't get enough love. And it's great information as well. So this is the MP Shorts channel. If you guys want to subscribe, it's the link in the chat. I would love to get it to 250 by the end of the stream. That would be pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Come on, give Carl his screen time. Value stocks are good positions. How do you find a good day trade stock? So for me, with day trading, ain't worth it unless it's $1.40. I would have to disagree with you there. But how do I find good day trading stocks? A lot of times, well, I'm trying to get used to these screeners here for Fidelity. So a lot of times I will look at the high and low and see the difference there, and I'm looking for something that has a lot of movement. So for a lot of times, if I can find something that is like how Ride looks, and I'm only doing an example because I can't find one right now because I'm still working through the screener. But if I basically look how Ride looks and I'm looking for a lot of movement between the high and low in a day, well, yeah. So I'm looking for how Ride looks, but I'm looking for like the low to high to be a little bit higher. So for Ride, that's a swing trade, right? But I do like to see the movement like this. So let's see. I want to see this type of movement like this, but in a day. So I want to see that go up, down, up, down, up, down, have peaks and valleys in the day. And the only reason I'm showing you this over a number of days is because I can't find many stocks right now that are doing that, because a lot of stocks are down for the last couple of days. GME was doing it for a while, but people hated that I said day trade GME, so I stopped saying that. But yeah, I'm looking for stocks that move like this in one day. So it moves from, you know, maybe let's say $17, and then this high is like $20. So I'm looking for it to move high to low, $3 to $5, sometimes a lot more than that, so that I can gain at least $1 a day. So if I invest in 1,000 shares, I can basically say, all right, I invested in this 1,000 shares, and if it gains $1, I gain $1,000. Or if I invest in this 100 shares and it gains $1, I gain $100. So that's what I'm looking for in a day trade. Never really any type of news, anything that's going to break anything. News doesn't matter for the most part. And sometimes I'll look at a certain position that I'm in and will actually take this and say, okay, I only want to move 30 cents. So I'll invest here and look for it to increase 30 cents. If it does not, then it does not. Sometimes I'll look for stocks that hit their all-time lows and look for an increase or some sort of crossover, maybe from the 200 EMA to 15 moving average to see that increase, right? So that I will follow it on the way up and gain $1. But in most cases, I'm looking for a stock that moves $5 in a day from high to low. So with this screener, it's definitely tough for me to do so far because I can't really navigate exactly what stocks it's showing because I can pick, all the market caps, but it only shows 500 listed. So it's very tough to navigate through for this screener. For Fidelity, it's a lot easier. So a lot of times I'll use Fidelity, but I'm always looking for a difference between high and low. So like say this, ALX, I want it to, it has a difference of, like a good, I don't know, I can't do math. Jesus, $7. So a good $7. That's what I'm looking for. So if it moves $1 in that day, I don't need it to move the full $7. If it moves $1 in the day, then I'm fine. The only thing is that you could see that the low was, where did it open? So it opened at 294. It closed at 287. So this is the thing that you have to look out for, is when you are looking for something that has a high to low of a huge difference, if it opens at the high and then closes at the low or close to the low, then it's basically a stock that went straight down. So you see the spark line and you can see that it's not having that volatility. And that's what I'm looking for, is something that does have the volatility, the peaks and valleys. Because the peaks and valleys is what interests me. Because I want to get in on the valley and sell at the peak, or get in on the valley and sell midway between the peak and the valley. Am I ignoring AMC? No, I talked about AMC a lot, but I can definitely go back into it. If you keep spamming with this, I'm gonna have to stop it. Just don't do that. Someone else will. I kind of hold off on stopping it, but I will look at this position really quick, just because I don't want to have to kick many people. If we look at what actually happened, we had a large pump over a number of days, a number of weeks, and then we had a large decrease back down to where it basically was, with a slight increase here. So I don't see much out of this stock where it is now. It looks like it did get pumped and then dumped all the way back to basically where the previous levels were. Did have a kick off of some of those levels, but it does look like it is mooning out of here. It doesn't look like anything of interest to me, in my opinion. But you can look into it a little bit more, and if you do have some news that goes behind it that will give you a good swing trade, it doesn't look like something that will give you a pretty decent gain out of it, in my opinion at least. And I don't know how much my opinion matters to you. See, yeah, someone will stop you. AMC and GME are manipulated. Yes, they are manipulated a huge amount. We have 1,125 people in here, guys. Continue to hit that like button. But yeah, let's look at popular right now. It looks like AMC is pushing up to that $11 mark, which is a great deal. They weren't down a crazy amount in the after hours market. Obviously, they did drop down a pretty decent amount this morning, but then ended up, increasing, going back up to $10, back up to $10.60, back up to, $10.80. So it's huge. Pick a stock you expect to go up to day trade, so there's less chance of it to go against you. Yes. So a lot of times, if you see it hit a certain support level and it hit that support level multiple times, especially in the pre-market before you start, that's where you can get into it and say, all right, this is where it's probably going to have its support level, so it's not going to go against me. If it does, then I get out and limit my losses. But if it does go up, then I'm good. But yeah, I'll get out at 20, Matt. I'm only taking out a larger portion at 20. And then I'm moving that money over to Webull because I don't want it in Fidelity. I want it in Webull so that I can do more day trades because I have a huge problem with the fact that I only have $10,000 in here. Typically, I don't have that. 1,000 subscribers to Matt's Shorts channel, and I'll buy Carl something from Amazon. You heard it here. 1,000 subscribers to Matt's Shorts channel, and he'll buy something from Amazon for Carl. I'll buy something for Carl as well. We have 1,000 people in here. We should be able to push that to 250 subscribers. I think it's a good channel. If you guys are subscribed to me, definitely show your support over there. The channel is live chat if you are interested in subscribing to that channel or checking out a few videos. It's going to be very short form. And if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, then make sure you let me know in the comments. Right now that it's so low of subscribers and the view count as well, you can get your suggestions in and I can talk about those things. Obviously I'm going to talk about AMC and what GME is doing in the current days, and if we do see a large increase, then yes, I will make a video on it. Also portfolio videos, I'll make sure to have that out there when it comes to swing trading portfolios. Day trading portfolios, I don't hold any day trades overnight, so that's never going to happen. But been subscribed for months. Well, thank you for subscribing to this channel. I created a new YouTube Shorts channel. So this is not just this channel here. It's a brand new channel that's pinned to the chat. This is the channel right here. I got to change the icon here, or the profile picture, and also add a border. But this is the channel here. So I do everything in less than 60 seconds. I update a lot of people. I wanted to change it to always look like this, so then you know the difference between short videos and my videos, even though they are only 60 seconds. But yeah, definitely check them out. I'll pin or add another one to the community tab. But that's my channel. If you guys want to subscribe, please do so. It does help out. It helps me out a lot because I would love to be able to grow that to 1,000 subscribers very quick. I bought a ton of ZOM. Yeah, I'm buying ZOM. Thank you, Chase Henderson, for subscribing to that channel. Just subscribe, wondering how much AMC and GME do you have? So I have of AMC, I have 1,750 shares total. I have 1,550 over in Fidelity at a cost basis of $9.46, and I have 211 over here. So I guess 1,761. That's how many I have totally. But yeah, I have. Oh, it went up. Okay, so I guess more AMC shares went through with the fact that I didn't buy more. I just got more from Webull. So Webull gave me more AMC shares here. So I'm holding, yeah, 200. I want to see where I actually got those AMC shares from, but I'm holding 232 over here. So the amount that I'm holding actually went up. For GME, I'm only holding 2 shares at 240. I was looking to still see that go down. If it does continue to go down to like 100, I'll look to buy in more because I do still believe in the position and I'll hold on to it. Previously, I wanted to use that money for other things, and now that money is held up in Rocket, which I was kind of pissed about anyways because I thought that was going to be a quicker swing trade to go from 33 up to 40 very quick, but now it has to go from 23 or I guess my $28, where is it at? $28 to maybe 32 or 35. You have any insight on ZOM? Because I looked it up and it has negative earnings. Yeah, Zom was mainly going to be pumped by the True Forma release, and I was a little upset with the fact that they released it early, right? That's why it did have that. We're looking at the wrong one. It did have that larger decrease from this moment. It was going to be pushed. It was going to continue to be pushed. But yeah, earnings having that not go our way is probably not the best bet. But I do have faith in Zom to get up to that $3 mark. We just need to see it settle with all of the early news of Trueforma getting released. A lot of people that got out because of the fact that they were looking for, anytime you do see news sometimes, that's kind of weird. I don't know why I partnered that together. Anytime you do see news sometimes. But anytime you do see news, there's always that chance that it could be a build up to that news date or release date, and then once that release date actually happens, you'll see that fall off. And that's exactly what happened here, and I expected that if it went out to the end of March. If it went out to the end of March, it would have probably been up to $4 by now, and we would have been fine, and then I would have probably sold my position at $4, but now I'm looking for it to go from $1.80 up to $3, and maybe even a couple of other points here. So I would like it to test somewhere around $2.15 or $2.20. If I continue to buy more, that's going to be a pretty decent gain there. That's not going to be a crazy gain, but it'll be a decent gain for only investing, $550. Yeah, that's where my head is on Zom. That's why I'm in Zom, and I'm going to continue to be in there. We have 1,111 people in here. Guys, continue to hit that like button. Get it up to 700 likes, as many likes as you can. The market will open in about an hour. Does DFV tweet? What does DFV's tweets mean? I haven't seen any of his tweets. I know he doesn't post a lot on YouTube. I would expect him to post a little bit more on YouTube. I guess he doesn't want to put his opinion out there. No matter what, he makes millions of dollars from what GameStop has done and continues to do. So, yeah, $11 should be easy. You go into the money. I don't know what that means. What do you just take a breather? It's still up. Yeah. Wish there were Zom options. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not an options person. Could you share your thoughts on the last DFV tweets? What do you make of it? I haven't seen any of his tweets. I don't ever go on Twitter, ever. Don't think I'm following him. What's his Twitter handle? Can someone help me out? So it did get to $11 today. Is that what people are saying? I haven't been watching it here. It got to $11 at this moment, so it's above $11 at the moment, which is really good. I don't know. Typically, we will see more of an increase towards the last 30 minutes, so we might see more of a decrease here, which does suck to say, but I just want to give you my real opinion. We might see a little bit more of a decrease here. I just went positive on Ride, which is a good sign for me, at least. Say the name, boys. Roaring Kitty. Oh, the Roaring Kitty. Is that his Twitter handle? Okay. It's not Roaring Kitty 1, right? 395. That's all for now because I'm out of breath, FYI. Here's a quick 4-minute video I put together to summarize GME bull case. It's followed by some other deep dive GME videos. I don't see anything that he tweeted. He has a pinned tweet, but I don't see anything that he tweeted. Oh shit, here we go again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that he actually tweeted. I just see all the GIFs and stuff. Bruh. Matt, can you please look up? I can. You subscribe to the Shorts channel. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Matt, what do you know? Do you know anything about DOF? I don't know any of the news behind it, why we are seeing this large increase that we're seeing here. But it has decreased quite a bit from where it was at $37 and dropped down to $29. With any large pump, like I've always said, you're going to see a massive decrease, and it's not something that crazy like fell off. It is falling off, but it's not something that crazy fell off. It's only down to $29. It was at 32 recently, so it was something that is having a little bit of movement, but steadily falling down. The 15 moving average has crossed the 200 EMA, so we might see some negative movement here. But either way, they were up 236% and 60% in the after hours market, which is just absolutely crazy, you know? Thank you for the super chat, Mario Grove. Did you say something here? You just sent a super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Definitely watch out for it. If you're holding the position, I would definitely be aware of the fact that it could possibly drop down significantly in the open. And it looks like that's going to be the trend, unless we see some positive movement here. It could be the trend, but you can do it one of two ways, to where you sell off some of your position and hold some for a gain, or you sell off all of it and know that it is going to decrease. Whatever you want to do, works. I'm so cold down here. What is CCIV doing? I haven't looked at CCIV. That's not CCIV. Popular right now. DraftKings is making a move. That's good. CCIV is moving. I wanted to get into CCIV lower than where it was. I believe it was down to like $20, I believe. Yeah, $20.41. I wanted to get into there and see that increase, but it is starting to fall back down from that $32 mark, or even higher, $33 mark, down to 24, or actually having an increase right now at $24.74. So it's a little bit tricky to see whether this is going to have a crazy increase, because this was very rapid, and I don't know all of the true reasons to why we have seen this increase over a number of days. Maybe with some of the swing trades, I do need to get into news catalysts a little bit more, but the only thing is that I go off of a lot of what history is doing. And if history is telling me that it's hitting some of these lows here and passing by some of these support levels, then probably not the best position to get into, but you can gain a decent amount off of a swing trade or a quick day trade out of it. I would say swing trade for the most part. But I was looking to get into it at 20 for it to rise to probably about $24, $25. So I didn't have any free cash here. So I was a little upset when it was at 20, but I let it go. We have 1,210 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, continue to get more people in here. If you guys want to subscribe to my Shorts channel, please do so. It's pinned to the live chat. And if you want to join the Discord group, please click the link in the description. There is a Discord group down there. I don't think we had anybody join today, but we do have a great group there. A lot of great people. So I spent all his money on AMC and got none left for for central heating. That's funny. No, the basement is extremely cold while upstairs is like blazing hot. So it's just not, I don't know. They didn't do a great job. I mean, it's always colder, lower because heat rises. I understand it. But like if I put on the heat, which I could put on the fireplace if I wanted to, and I said that yesterday, but I just never remember to do it. And I'm the one wearing long sleeves and shorts, so that's fine. It'll work. I'll make up for it. Let's see where the shorts channel falls in. 197. Thank you guys for getting me up to 197. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos on there, a lot of quick short videos, whether it's investing, personal finance, credit cards as well. Some of my TikToks that I had as well. That didn't get enough love over there because TikTok is sometimes a horrible platform to get to your viewers. You could have 21,000 followers, but you only get like one view. You know, that sucks. Someone ready for spring to hit? Yes. If you don't know, I love to golf. So yeah, we have a tournament this weekend to where we're going to be golfing. So that's going to be fun. Matt, what's your day job? I am a financial analyst, a senior financial analyst at a hospital. That's why I can only stream from 7 to 10. That's the only reason I could. The only reason I have to do that is because of that. And I do like what I do. That's why I continue to do that, because to tell you the truth, I obviously make enough money in order to not work that job, but I love what I do there. I love having the communication with a lot of people that work there. And, you know, my boss is a great guy. So I love working there. And eventually, if it comes down to the point to where I'm going to do this full time, I will trade full time and, you know, be with you guys full time. Then, yeah, I'll let them know, and we can work some things out on how we can transition out, and I can be like a consultant for a little bit or whatever in order to make sure everything transitions smoothly. But I'm not thinking like that right now. It just seems to be something that I need to have that blend, and I love what I do there. What's your handicap? I'm an avid golfer. I mean, at its peak, it was definitely in the single digits. I could tell you that I would go to the course and you know, shoot in the 80s all the time. Sometimes you have your days, but that was when I was practicing like nonstop. I would literally leave work. You know, it was before I had kids, and then once I had kids, I'm not blaming it on them. I love them, and I teach Harper how to golf as well. So it's amazing. But yeah, once I had kids, that stopped. And then once I really started to take on YouTube, it definitely stopped more. So now it's really only down to what I do in my simulator and you know, tournaments and outings and stuff. So right now it's probably, I would say 15, but I might be lying. It's probably somewhere around 20. You disc golf? No, I don't. It looks interesting, but no. We have 1,185 people in here, guys. Continue to hit that like button. Someone said they're the 200th subscriber over there. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. We're at 202, guys. 202. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I figure I have 112,000 subscribers over here. If I can't get that to 1,000 subscribers, then I'm doing something wrong. So would love to have that. What I'm trying to do with that channel is, one, try and have that short form for a lot of people to go to that don't have the time to watch like a full 8-minute video, because the 8-minute videos are great to be able to have that AMC update. Obviously, you've seen me post one last night, but to have a short video for like 1 minute to explain exactly where my thoughts are, and hopefully I can start to go through a little bit more in a short period of time. But I don't know, because it is only 1 minute. So if you want my quick thoughts, then you'll get it from there. Don't beg for subs and likes. It's not begging. It's reminding people, because a lot of people don't know that they either don't know that it's there, or they don't remember that they didn't hit the like button. I have a lot of times where I don't hit it, and that's why I have auto like set up. You know, when I do have that auto like set up, it automatically likes anything that I'm watching, because I support any of the people that I watch. So you changed my mind. I'm gonna sell. You're gonna sell at this moment. You're gonna sell AMC what, at $11? Is that what you're? Yeah, look, see, everybody else. Blake Wells says everybody hit the like button. Yep, 800 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. It work. The YouTube algorithm is definitely different. It starts to focus on subscribers. It doesn't focus on subscribers anymore. It matters how many people are liking, how many people are engaging. So if we see constant people in the comment section, engaging, and also hitting the like button and doing everything they could in order to support the channel, it's huge. Put up Netflix chart against the AMC chart. Why? What does it look like? Let's. Where are my indicators? There we go. AMC chart. Netflix. For the day, or for like a certain period? Where do you want me to put it? 1 month? Why are we putting Netflix up against AMC? Check out APPS. Thought you were saying something there for day trading. What do you want to see here out of this? The last 5 days. Are you looking at a certain interval? Like, you look at the last 5 days for this, the last 5 days for this. Are we looking at 1 minute chart? Are we looking at, because I don't see any comparisons really. I guess you can't look at the 1 minute chart if you're looking at 5 days. 5 days will automatically put you to 5 minutes. So while AMC is going down, Netflix is going up. Is that what you're getting at here? Do I see that as the inverse? I do see that. What do you think? There's going to be some sort of merger between the two? Is that what you're getting at here? Matthew, is there any chance you can do a quick read on ELT? Took a heavy hit yesterday. Can I look that up on Webull? I don't see anything here. I'm looking it up on Yahoo Finance, but it's not going to give me the same levels that I can look at here. So this is the only levels that I can really get from it. Is this the only place I can look it up at? Is this what we're talking about here? So yeah, I can't really look at the same things I would look at on Webull. So just wanted to point this out. It is down 6%, or was down 6% yesterday, but don't really have too much to go off of there. Just not used to Yahoo Finance. I do use them for like high to low stock movement. But let's look at GME. So GME is still not really making a move today. It's not. We can see that. Let's look at what today is looking like. It's not really making a move today. You did see that large drop off from $98, and it pretty much leveled out. It keeps, pretty much bouncing. 150, 153, something like that. It keeps bouncing. It has that support level, maybe a hard support level there. But it looks like a lot of sell orders are coming in, or let's say a lot of short orders are coming in. But yeah, it's not really showing any positive movement. It's not really showing any reason why it is going to increase. So I can say that we might see it, recover, but it's showing that it's very flat, which is not a sign that it's dead. I don't think it is. I'm still in it, holding at 240. So I don't believe it's dead by any means. I just think they're really flattening this thing out. People are afraid to invest into something or put their money into something if they feel like it's going to continue to go down. They want to see how it's going to react. So when it gets to the open price, it's probably going to be something completely different than, what we would normally see with the volume, the buy volume. So I still think GME can really push up, in my opinion. GME is definitely scary, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of people with both AMC and GME. AMC, people are looking to buy in because it's a lower price, right? But GME, it's such a high price that if it drops to $40, people don't want that to happen. So if AMC drops to $7, it's okay. But if GME drops to $40, like where it was, then it's not okay, right? But it does have a lot of potential. So what people are waiting for is probably to see where the absolute low is so that they can get in. It's the same thing for me. I'm waiting for the absolute low and then I can get in. I'm not doing that staggered investment that I would normally do. So with GME, I don't think it's over, and I don't think, even though it is scary, I would still say that we have a lot of potential in order to drive this price up once it does hit where the absolute low is. They're driving this price down with all of the manipulation that they're doing, the down market, and then the fact that we're not buying enough right now. I think it's going to be really good. The fact that it's scary for some is exciting for others, So do you think they covered all the call options that had to give out from Friday yet? I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'm not the person to ask with options, but I can't give you an opinion on that because I don't know. I would say yes, but I really don't know, because I truly don't know what that means with options. I am absolutely horrible. Hey Matt Course, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by the stream. AMC, AMC, AMC. It's not all about AMC. There's other positions that we need to focus on here. GME and her, Remember, guys, we have 1,200 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you want to join the new YouTube Shorts channel, I'm building that up. So I think it's going to be really good to have those short form videos for people that want quick updates. So make sure that you click that link. It's the first, or it's the link that's pinned to the chat. No such thing as putting something easy to lose. GME is on the SSR today. I can check if they're on the SSR. They should be on the SSR. Did they drop Maybe they only dropped 6% yesterday. They did go lower, right? No, so if they only dropped 6% yesterday, they shouldn't be. But the SSR really doesn't matter. For AMC, I know they are, but the SSR really is not showing any type of factor, any type of positive movement for us. The reason is because they're going to short it to Kingdom Come. No matter if it does go up or down, if they can short it on the uptick or the downtick, they're going to short it. If they want to short it to Kingdom Come, they will do it. And they will bring this price down. So the only thing is that it will make it difficult as the price is going down while they're shorting it. They have to wait for it to come up. So that's why you see all of these, maybe staggered, drops. So these slow drops rather than fast drops, they can't really do anything because it was on the SSR list yesterday. So as it is going up, they can short it, but then, it has to go down. So it goes down, they can't short it while it's going down, but they can short it while it's going up. Then you see this drop down, they're shorting it while people are also selling it. Anytime they see this ticker or this candlestick go up, you're gonna see them short it. And they're gonna continue to do that, continue to slowly chip away at that stock price just to bring that stock price down. There's a number of people, a crazy amount of people that are still holding it. So it makes no sense why the stock price is really going down. Are you looking to get into Mavis at all? Right now, Carl's calls, his first call was for Mavis. So for all the people that wanted to get into it late, a lot of the other people got into it early, somewhere around $14. Am I looking to get into it as my own swing trade? I was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at it, but I was like, Carl is already in it. I just want to let him do his own thing and not just take his calls. But yeah, I figured I should probably move into that. I was also looking at costs to get into that for a swing trade, but I decided to move into Ride because I talked about this a while ago and I was interested in that, and I wanted to put some more into ZOM. So I still have some more that I want to put into ZOM if it does drop down to $1.76, but it looks like it is increasing up to $1.83. I am still not positive on ZOM. My cost basis is $1.84, while it stands at $1.83. So I'm down $4, and I do see a lot of potential as the stock market starts to get back on the right track. We have 1,183 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. We would love to get it to 1,000 likes. We're very close. We're less than 100 away. Let's see where the YouTube, my shorts channel is actually at. It's at 212 subscribers. Thank you guys for getting me to that point. If you guys want to join the Discord group, make sure you click that first link in the description. I don't know if we have any new people that joined this morning. I don't think so. But there's a lot of people chatting it up over there. So make sure you join that Discord group if you're interested in it. I typically pin that to the chat, but wanted to pin the new YouTube Shorts channel because I want to do a comparison. Because I want to do a video on how much money you can make compared to TikTok, because YouTube Shorts are kind of compared to TikTok. A lot of people will take their TikToks and move them over to YouTube Shorts to make a little bit of money while you also make money over on TikTok. So it's great to understand what the difference is. Can you get paid more over here than over there? So it's always interesting there. I hear they still have a very difficult time monetizing YouTube short videos. Deposit money from your bank account to Webull. I did. Doesn't matter if they're on the SSR, guys. Yeah, exactly right. It does not matter if they're on the SSR list. Good morning, Average Joe. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Love to see members in here. Does anybody want to join? I just created membership programs. I think it was like 2 of them. One for like 99 cents and the other one for $1.99. I don't want to price it high. I just wanted to have the members out there so they can stand out from the rest when it comes to this chat. If you could see, like, Got a baby up there making noise. If you can see from the rest of this chat, there's a couple of people that, you know, have a I don't even know what it's called, some sort of icon. Jesus, I can't think of the name of it. I'm blanking right now. Did I miss your response to my super? Yes. My response is that I actually don't know the answer to that. So I'm not good with options, so I don't know. I truly didn't know that they had a ton of call options that they needed to cover on Friday. So I would say yes, but I don't know the answer there. I also read about them shorting EFTs with AMC to help get around the SSR. Huh. That's definitely interesting, them shorting the EFTs in order for them to get around the SSR. That's very interesting. Looking to buy back into GME, but debating which support to target. Well, would someone who doesn't day trade, should I wait for 150 or 110? I guess I won't answer that because I day trade and swing trade and I understand the support levels, but is it going to get to that support level? It might be in between that range. That range is a large range. You might have some newer supports that it creates, just like with ZOM, how it created yesterday. Thought the support levels would be around 170, but it ended up having another support level at 176, a hard support level. Even though it had this support level at 78, like we've seen these support levels as they started to, be created really. So it might be in between there. And that's the toughest part. And that's what people are waiting for. That's why people are saying, why is the stock price going down? It's because people are waiting. They're not buying into it because they want to wait for that low of the low. It's not just about them shorting the position. It's the combination of them shorting the position, no buying power because people are waiting. This kid is stomping upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that. She's great. Do you think the share dilution will cause AMC to drop further? That's not supposed to happen until May 4th. So yes, I think it will make it drop, but it will also, be more enticing for people. Seeing that price or whatever price it is at, people are going to want to buy into it. For someone like me, I definitely want to buy into it whenever it gets to its low. If it gets way below where my cost average is, I'm averaging down probably without spending any money and continuing to move that cost basis down. And that's what I should have did with GME if I actually deposited or my money cleared what I was depositing into Webull. But it's taken forever for my money to clear into Webull. I'm so cold down here. It's ridiculous. Do you think NFTs are in the bubble? Probably not. No, I don't think at any extent right now. I guess they could be, but not right now. Thoughts on ZOM, Trueforma already out when it hit 280 and now it's back down. In your opinion, it will grow? Yes, I do believe it will grow. I think it needs to settle. So what happens when anything gets released like that? And what I expected from ZOM was the fact that with Trueforma's release, I expected them to decrease, not increase. I wanted the buildup of all of those days in between for people to get excited about this, saying, hey, I want to buy into this, and even though it's at $2 or $2.50, I believe it can go to $3 or $4, or Trueforma is going to make it skyrocket. But then once it gets to that date, it's going to sell off. So I expected it to gain up to like $4, $5, and when it got to the end of March. But the fact that they released it early kind of shot themselves in the foot when it comes to the stock price. Yes, they may be able to gain revenues a lot quicker because of the fact that they are introducing this and able to sell something new, right? But it's not going to help out their stock price. It's not going to help out my situation. So I sold off at 240. I would have sold off a lot earlier if I knew that actually took place. I didn't even pay attention to that because I thought it was something I can put on the back burner because it wasn't going to get introduced this early. So what we had to do after that is, and what I was going to do is, when it did end up, falling off when it was released, I was going to buy back in whenever it did consolidate. And it feels like right now that's where it actually consolidated at, is at 180, or I was hoping 170. And I was actually hoping for a little bit lower at like 160, which was a previous low, which would have been a hard support. But I do believe that it can go up to 215, 225, $3. But it all depends what I want to do and how, when I want to take my profits. So those are the 3 levels that I'm looking at when it comes to taking my profits. But it could possibly increase even more than that. But I do see it increasing to $3, and a lot of other people do. Some people see it increasing to 5, but I wouldn't go that far. Channel membership badge looks like the name of the green S badge for members. What? Are you talking to somebody else? Wait, channel membership badge. It looks like that's the name of the green S badge for members? Yes. So anything that's green and you have that S badge, that's going to tell you that you're a new member. But then there's other levels that will tell you that you've been a member for a month or 2 months or 6 months, things like that. So what do you think the support for AMC is now? Let's look at it. Let's look at a hard support. I would love to see a hard support level. Where it stands, it looks like it's going to continue to bounce off. It's not going to pass that, 980 mark. Like, it's not going to pass that 980 mark. But if you're looking for places to where it is going to, it's not going to pass right now. I'm always looking for hard support levels to see where it's going to pass in the future, especially something that's a swing trade rather than a day trade. If it's a day trade, you want to look at the support level in intraday stuff. I have this kid going insane because she doesn't want to eat her food. So it's bothering me a little bit. Taking me off my game. Let's go for a 6-month membership. Yeah. So yeah, let me look at some other areas to see what I can see here. But right now, I love the growth with what AMC is showing. We do have less than 30 minutes. I've lost track of time. We have less than 30 minutes here, and we're close to $11. We've been fluctuating between that. Good thing is we're up from where it closed. I love seeing that. It's looking like currently we're trying to have a support somewhere around that 1087 mark. Let's see if we can find any walls. We do have some buy walls at 1075. So we have a huge amount of buy walls at 1075. So if we're looking to basically place any type of, can't draw anything. Nope. Place any type of support here would be at 1075, where we have 8,000 shares that are coming in. That's probably going to be something that is a hard push, but it's not the market open. So when the market opens, we'll obviously see the real volume out here. We do have some sell walls also at 1120, but that's pretty high compared to where it actually is. So any type of resistance points, it doesn't look like it has double touch points, any touch points really. Right at the $11 mark, they're really trying to push back. But we do have a sell wall at 1110. We have a large sell wall at 1110 here, 9,000 shares. While we only have 8,000 buys, really, we don't really have too many other buy walls set up. And then we have these sell walls at 1118 and 1120. So my eyes stay glued on the market and I don't miss a thing. I miss things because, obviously working a 9 to 5, I don't pay attention to the market all the time. But sometimes I get alerts and I'll go back and make my trade or sell my position and then exit out of it and all of that. I can't decide, should I buy GME or DLPN? It depends how much you see in DLPN. DLPN is tough because it's on the way up. You're basically chasing the position at this point, right? I don't know exactly what it's doing right now, so it did increase or did decrease, right? Not my positions. I want to go into recently viewed. So if we go into, where's DLPN? There it is, the first one. So it did recently decrease quite a bit. So if you're looking to get in and have that push up, I don't know if that will continue on the way down. This is basically a form of chasing the stock, trying to get in at the high when you kind of miss the boat, really. So I don't know. I wouldn't, if it was me, well, it is me and I can make a decision not to buy into this position. I'm not going to. Yes, you could see it continue to increase to where people are going to buy this, but definitely wait for, when you do get in, you might see a little bit of a pullback. So you'll see that push up initially, and then you'll see that pullback because you'll have a bunch of people that are buying into it. But you never really know. You never really know. It's hard to tell. Sometimes you see these continue to skyrocket, and that's why it could be great to buy into. And if you see it go against you, then it goes against you, and you sell your position, or it goes against you and you hold. Whatever you feel like doing, do it. In my opinion, it would be a different story. I wouldn't get into it, and if I would, it would be something to where if it instantly went against me, I would sell the position. It's not chasing. Is that what you're? Buying ZKIN. I just hit X. We have 1,096 people. I am shivering right now, so the voice is like shaking. Yeah, this would be chasing. The problem is, like, I see these large increases, and that's the definition of chasing where it is. Now, if you were here and you were on the way up, yes, it's a form of chasing, but on the lower end of things. So you're hoping for that to skyrocket as you do see that larger green candlestick, whether it is a 1 minute candlestick or whatever, and you get into the position, sell off somewhere around this point, and you're okay with it. And that's exactly what it's looking like it's doing, is slowly but surely selling off. So it's tough to get into those positions that are rapidly increasing. You're looking for eyes. I think it's eyes, not. What did eyes do? I know eyes had a large increase over a number of days a while ago, but it has slowly leveled off and started to decrease a little bit. I don't see them taking that large increase again. For me, I would stay away from this. You can basically gain a little bit out of it, going from $10 to $15 if you wanted to, especially where it is now at $8.50. If you can see some sort of an increase, then yes, I think you can have a lot of people that are interested to buy into this. You do have about equal buy orders and sell orders at the moment, but this is not actual market open hours, so it's a little bit tough there. Did drop 22% in the after hours market. It might continue to go down as we see the market open, but we could see some positivity as well. What it's showing is that we have that initial crossover. It has passed other lows. Looking at these support levels, it has surpassed those levels, looking like it's going to be more of a downward trend, downward moving spiral at that point. Will the real Matthew Perry please stand up? I don't know where he is. I was born after the other Matthew Perry. Thank you for the super chat. Kobe Hill, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. The super sticker. Got some popcorn because we're ready. So the popular. We're still hovering around that $11 mark. Hopefully we can see some sort of an increase. GME is starting to increase here. That's good. That's good to see. Up above 160. Definitely a great sign. Towards the end of the day, that's typically what happens. No problem, 1997, LWA. Did you get on ZOM at 180? I did get into ZOM at 180, but it was 184. I was looking to get into ZOM again. The first time, I usually set market orders. The first time it jumped on me because it told me I have no day trades left, and it pissed me off because I missed my entry point, which was supposed to be 180 exactly, and then it went up, and then when it went down to 180 again, I got into it, so it gave me a difference, halfway point in between those, so 184 is where I got in. Wanted to get in at 176 again, but they didn't fill my order, which sucked, but whatever. It looks like GME for the most part was being oversold this whole entire after hours market. And now it's getting back into the green when it comes to this RSI. AMC's looking pretty decent. Seeing that increase from $9.76, which would be a great price to get into if you did invest below $10. My cost basis was $9.46 or $9.56 at this point. It continues to invest more and more into AMC because I had free shares from Webull. We have 1,060 people in here. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We're almost at 1,000 likes. It does help out the channel a ton. Let me know if you're the 1,000th like. Also, if you guys want to follow my YouTube Shorts channel, it's MP Shorts. It's the link in the chat. Get me to about 1,000 subscribers there. That would be amazing. I'm going to be posting a lot on that channel to give you quick updates, less than a minute updates on a lot of different stocks. So if you have any suggestions, make sure you put them in the comment section. I got in at 185 for ZOM. Yeah, I got in at 184. I think it's a good buy below $2. I think you can gain a decent amount, 15 cents, 30 cents out of it. Maybe even go up to $3 or so. Does Webull work in Germany? I'm not 100% sure. Thank you, Stephen Clayton, for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Anybody who wants to be a member of, my YouTube channel, I have 2 membership programs that I released, one at 99 cents, one at $1.99, so that your name does appear different on the chats when we are reading them. Love my cat. Thank you. Let me show this. So he's sleeping. Carl is sleeping here. I just woke him up. If I pet him, he's gonna get up and come over here. So I think he's good. But I'll leave him alone. Oh, don't make your move. Don't make your move, man. Don't do it. I joined the Patreon, but your Discord link isn't working. Love the stream, man. Look forward to joining the Discord community. All right, I'll update that. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I see that people joined. Let me know if anybody else is having trouble. I will update that Discord link right now. Let's go to the posts. Let's go to all the ones that were published. What I'm going to do is that, and I'm going to create a new post. So we have about 10 minutes until the market opens. Let's look at what GME is doing. So it is still around that $160 mark, which is good. I mean, obviously going below 160 is not the best bet, but if we're looking at the 15 moving average, we probably pulled very far away from the 15 moving average. Maybe not. We didn't pull that far away. I guess here we did, so it has to make its move back a little bit so it can get back to the 50 moving average, and it was flattening out, which was a good deal, but it passed by the 50 moving average and is now on its way down to the 200 EMA, so that's weird. But let's put in another post here, and let's go to Discord to link people to Discord. I'm sorry if it's not working. but I will. Here we go. Patreon. Okay, so I just sent another, or put another Discord link out there. I don't know why that one works. Someone else told me that yesterday, and I checked it, and it worked for me. That's why I was a little hesitant to change it, but I'm gonna go with, let's go back home. Look at some of the posts. Can I unpin a post? Let's try, this was on the 24th. Let's try this one. So there's one more Discord link right there that I just created. If I click Discord, it takes me right to it. So hopefully that does work. Maybe it's the fact that I changed the name, I don't know. But that should take you right to it. Let me know if you're still having any issues. Have you heard anything about AMC short sell exempt? They're still short selling with the SSR in effect. Yeah, so the SSR doesn't really make a difference. Thank you for letting me know, Tom Roth. I did update the Discord link, so it should work now. But a lot of people get this confused, and it's a common misconception that the SSR means that you cannot short. It doesn't mean that you can't short, it just means it makes it more difficult for you to short. So you can't short the position on the downtick. I think it takes away the ability for us to do it, because every time I see the SSR on, I cannot do it myself on Webull. So I think it takes away the ability for us to do it. But they still have the ability to do it on the uptick. You can't short on the downtick, so if it does end up decreasing a ton, they can't short it in that moment. They have to let it increase from there. So a lot of people will end up buying, and whenever it does increase, they'll start to short it again to decrease that price. They'll put in a bunch of short orders in a massive scale to bring the price down a lot, and then they'll let it come up a little bit. Then they'll put in a ton of short orders to do the same thing, and they'll keep doing that over and over again, whether it's naked shorts or actual true short orders. So it's a common misconception that they're not allowed to short when that's in effect. That's not the case. It makes it more difficult, which is stupid, but you know, whatever. ZOM at 180, I'm buying in. It's at 180 right now. Oh, it's at 180, 181. I mean, I probably should get a little bit more shares. I wanted to wait for it to pull back to, it did pull back to 179, but in the after hours market, look, hitting 171, would love to get in at that point. Would literally buy 200, 300 more shares. And if I obviously had more deposited into Webull, because they're taking freaking forever to deposit my money, then I would buy a lot more shares. Probably an easy 1,000. When do I think ZOM will go back up to 2? Soon. Very, 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 very soon. ZOM is such a buy right now. I know a lot of people are in it to win it with ZOM. I'll tell you that. We have 1,000 likes. I didn't see that. Thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 likes. I appreciate that. Morning, Lance. How you doing this morning? Missing a lot of volume in AMC. Yeah, well, this is the thing with, it's good that we're seeing this volume. Yesterday, the volume was way lower. It was like half this. So it's definitely a good sign that we are seeing this volume at double the amount that it was. We finished volume yesterday, I think it was like 70 million or something, when typical volume is around 169 million. So which average is kind of skewed a little bit with all of the, you know, 400 million share days that we had that were mainly in the negative with all of the shorting that was going on. So I think we're going to see, we have to see some sort of positive day. We're due for a huge positive day, get us back up to $13, $14. It's going to be pretty good, I think, at least. I hate that about Webull. Yeah, it's slow depositing your money. That's the only thing I hate about Webull. Is the fact that it's so slow depositing your money. We have 5 people viewing on Twitch. Thank you for viewing over there. Make sure you put your comments down below. I have to find a way to get rid of this spam. Someone said it's spam, so it's boom. To give you instant buying power, though. I have never seen my instant buying power. If I'm depositing $10,000, I mean, it's not enough. Why would I do it? Webull doesn't offer fractional shares. Yeah, that's not good. That's why it's always great to have different platforms. I like Webull for the fact that you can use it for great technical analysis and break things down a lot better than a lot of other you know, platforms. It's much easier to use. Some people may think it's difficult, but once they get their hands on it and they start, you know, moving around in it, it offers a lot, to tell you the truth. But yeah, that's why I have Fidelity. So if I want fractional shares, I definitely have an account that will give me the ability to buy into fractional shares and all that stuff. So this week should get to $13 for AMC. Yeah, I mean, I think if we're going to see these next couple of days be positive, I need to eat something. We're going to see this next couple of days being positive. I'm going to go eat some like Fruity Pebbles after this live stream's over. Appreciate what I do. Thank you. Thank you. Fidelity is clunky in my opinion. Yeah, the Trader Pro, I used to love it. But then as I started to use this and how it's so like, like it dynamically updates and, you know, works, everything seems to work and it's in sync, is, you know, makes it really good for me. Like I love that about it. 2-minute warning. We got 1 minute now. Why is eyes down? Don't have a reason. It doesn't really make sense for the upward movement that it had. It was mainly just something that pumped over a long period of time and people continued to pump it. And eyes is down below where previous support levels were. So it broke previous support levels and continues to break more and more. So it's a little weird there. Let's see if AMC ends up dropping in the open or if it ends up you know, increasing right from the start. Most likely it's going to have that drop right from the start. Then we're going to see a lot of volume, negative volume come in. Same thing with probably GME, negative volume, and then it's going to maybe make a move up. So definitely find out where the dip is so you can predict that and move on. I'm waiting to transfer from Robinhood to Webull until after the squeeze, or if all interest is lost. Yeah, I hear you. So it looks like GME, yep, see, we're seeing that move down. We always see that. The first move. Oh, here we go. We're seeing some real fight here. Some real fight. 700, what is that? 781 million shares. Look at that. Look at that movement. Look at how quick it moves. Like this, how fast it moves is the equivalent of like, you know, other stocks moving pennies. Like they're moving like $2 at one jump. Like one jump, $2, one jump, another dollar, one jump, like $3. It's crazy, which is really good because then if you buy in at a crazy amount of shares, you know, you can easily gain a decent amount of money just by it moving $1, but you can also lose a lot of money by it moving $1 in the opposite direction. You see that large increase, now you're going to see a large red candlestick probably, or it might take over. That's weird. AMC is pushing or pulling down. Just wait to see where that dip actually gets to. I thought in the after hours market it dropped lower than that. Yeah, so hopefully we can get to, didn't it drop lower than that in the after hours market? Where is it at? Let's look at, that's the 1 minute chart for AMC. I could have swore it dropped down to $9. And that's weird. What's happening to Weeble? So hopefully we can see this break that $11 mark. Where is ZOM at? I just want to see where they're moving to. So let's hope I can see them. If we do see a positive day, we can possibly get to 190, 195. We could see some really good movement here. Rocket's looking like it's moving up, $23.16. I did want to buy into Rocket here. So where it is now, let's buy, what, can I buy 20 more? I'll buy 10 more. Oh, God. Gosh darn it. Looking for that to where's the filled orders? 2330. And so looking for that to pass up to that 2350 mark. So I'm going to do longer trades today. Typically I would do something where I see it going up slightly and then end up selling slightly, but buying in 10 more shares brought the cost average down a little bit more, but not a crazy amount. I'm looking to buy 100 more of ZOM as the day goes on. If it does end up decreasing, if it increases, then I'll hold on to the 300 shares that I have. But if it increases, if it decreases, then I'm going to look to buy 100 more. That's why I'm holding that amount, which is basically like $200 that I would need to hold to buy 100 more shares. Just bought AMC. That's good. That's really good. Feeling good about AMC. I bought 500 shares. That's really good. If you can get, look, it's moving at this point. $11.19. Let's see it go back up to $13 where it belongs, $14 where it belongs, and then we can get right back on the right track without them shorting this thing. You can see GME is moving as well. Is Cost making a move? I want to see them make a move. They're not though. Pretty much staying steady. Rocket's making a move down. That's not the best bet. Continue to see that move down, I guess. That's fine. I bought more AMC last night. That's good. $11. Yep, we're $11.18. We did pass by some of these walls that they had set up. Let's see if they have any other walls. Let's actually delete all of these. Let's see, do they have any other sell walls? They have sell walls everywhere. Yeah, they have sell walls everywhere. Let's see, is there a large wall somewhere? We have a large buy wall at $11. A lot of people were looking to buy at $11 flat. We had 6,000 orders, and it might increase from there. So let's see if we can break that level of $11. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. We're way too far away from that. 11-12 is looking like something where they are fighting right now. So we have 1,030 people in here. I'm sure everybody hasn't hit the like button, but make sure you hit the like button. AMC finished under $9. What up? What up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So before we get into all of this right here, I mean, I'm only streaming for another 30 minutes. What about cost? Cost is not moving. I don't know why cost is not moving. It's kind of surprising that they're not, but GME made a little bit of moves from that 150 mark. Let's see if they can continue on the way up. That would be good, but cost is not doing pretty much anything. AMC is making a little bit of a move at plus almost 5%. Still above $11. That's always good. So yeah, we have 1,022 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We have 1,113 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. If you want to join the new YouTube Shorts channel, it's pinned to the chat. It's brand new. We're going to be doing 1-minute updates on things, and whether it's stocks related or personal finance, credit cards, all of that stuff. I'll have some of my TikTok videos over there as well, since they are less than a minute. But yeah, I think it's good. Make sure you do that. Also, if you want to join the Discord group, I think there's 4 people that joined the Discord group today. Let me know if you're still having issues with joining the group. There we go. We got 2 people that joined the group here. I will make sure to upgrade your roles or update your roles as the time moves on. But yeah, looking pretty good. No like for you, stop asking. Well, I have to ask. Thank you for expressing your opinion. A quick update on GME. Why are we below 190? Manipulation. That's the quickest update you can get. 100% manipulation. And then people being scared to buy in to know where the low is. Seeing that at 150, people are like, you know what? It makes sense. It's at a low of the low. Let's get into it. And that's why I drove up to 160. And now you still see that decreasing. They can short this as much as they want. Right now it did trigger the SSR, I believe, from close to where it is now. It's below 10%, so it triggered the SSR. But the SSR really doesn't matter for the rest of the day. If we have anything that's an uptick, anything that's going to increase, they're going to short it. Anything that will decrease, they can't short it. But it's manipulation. They're going to short the hell out of this thing. Don't forget 1,000 subscribers on the Shorts channel. I will buy Carl something from Amazon. Let's get it. What's something? What are you going to buy him from Amazon? What does Carl want? An actual desk bed? I guess I can get him that. That's what I'll get him. So he can sleep right here the whole entire time. I think he likes to be up here. Daisy's over there sleeping. All right, yeah, let's check where we're at on the Shorts channel. I would love to get this to 250 today. So we're at 225. We need 25 more in the next 40 minutes. 40 minutes, next 20 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen. You have to make a Carl's wish list on Amazon. That's funny. Can they short this forever? They can short it as much as they want. As long as they can cover their shorts. If they have something that has higher interest and lower that interest, they can continue to short this position as much as they want in order to win. As long as they're not paying a crazy amount of interest, that's the thing that squeezes them out of their position, is that interest. If they have to pay a crazy amount of interest on the shorts that they have, then it's going to be something where they're like, all right, well, you know what? The only way that I can do this is if we short the hell out of this position, naked short it, and then cover some of the positions that have the higher interest so that I can get in on positions that have lower interest, or short positions that have lower interest. That's what they're going to do. Just follow me on IG. Thank you for doing that. I don't really post there much. I need to. We take a lot of pictures, but I just don't ever post. So I need to. I'll do more there. But yeah, I think with GME, they can short it for as long as they want. This is why I've been telling people that this is probably the back and forth that we're seeing with AMC and GME and any other heavily shorted position is going to be something that is probably going to happen for a long period of time because they can short it as much as they want. And we can buy as much as we want. We can hold as much as we want. And they're going to basically short it until we get tired. And if we don't get tired of it, if we continue to hold or at least hold a portion of it, then we'll be fine. They'll lose and this will skyrocket. But they're playing the long game. And that's what they typically do, is always play this long game to push people out of their positions because they're stubborn. There are too many social media accounts to keep up with nowadays. Yes, 100%. You know, I have YouTube, which technically is social media, right? I have, you know, Instagram, I have TikTok, I have 2 TikToks, and then I have 3 YouTube channels really, because I have the Perry Experience, I have the YouTube Shorts video channel that I just created, which everybody subscribed to. We need 25 more subscribers to get to that 250 mark that I wanted to get to. And I also have Twitter, you know, that I don't really use that much. Some other things. I planned on making I wanted to see if I can introduce, like, you know, a Facebook group as well, but I don't want to deal with that. So AMC is moving downward. It did pass the 15 moving average. I thought that it would pull back to the 15 moving average. It did pull past the 15 moving average, is getting closer to the halfway point of getting between the 15 moving average and the 200 EMA. So could see it pull back to the 200 EMA, which would be below the 160. It looked like 166 was the bottom that we've seen here. So it might end up pulling back to that, which would suck because they're just looking to continue to short this thing. And to tell you the truth, it just makes it on sale for me. You know, I'm AMC clickbaited us. Yeah. Best advice for you all is hold. Hold on for dear life. Absolutely right there. It's so tough to predict what they're actually going to do with this position, but all I know is that it's heavily shorted at this point. You don't see this all being, buy volume, and the fact that they can do a lot with it to continue to short this position, even though we're seeing constant red ticks, is crazy. Because the SSR is in place, but we're seeing it completely decrease. Nothing but red. This is disgusting. Same thing with GME, down to 151. That is disgusting. So we've seen this happen before. We've seen this happen before, where we've seen a large increase in influx and volume, and then all of a sudden it just starts getting shorted to kingdom come. People start selling a little bit. They let it increase so that people get excited about where it's going. Then they panic about where they got in, and they sell at a certain position and continue to drive that on the way down. So it just creates a buying point for me. I mean, it's showing me that I can, yep, it is getting back to the 200 EMA here. And it might push past where the last close was and push it down some more. That's what they're looking to do. Costs did not make a move at all. It just decreased a ton. Rocket is looking, I guess, sort of decent. From where I got in at, I guess this would be, let's see where I got in at. I can fill that order. Yes. No, I can't, not yet. It would have been great to do that up here, but I want to see that increase a little bit more. So I got in, my average price for this order was $23.30. So I want that to increase a lot higher than $23.30 in order to, oh man, doesn't look like that's happening. In order to lower that cost average and continue to lower the cost average, because I have how many day trades left in order to do so. If it gets above $24.50, which I don't know if it will, if it does, then that's where I'll pull out the 50 that I put in before the 50 shares and the 10 shares now, so that I can take out a pretty decent profit for it. But then thank you for the for acknowledging that this is disgusting. It is disgusting. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna basically take out those 60 shares of Rocket if it does get up to $24.50, or above there, above $24.51. And then that's where I will get in lower and continue to lower that cost average as time goes on. Profit hands, bro. Take it now. No, we're good. I'm telling you, there's a lot of potential here. Typically with profit hands, you take your profits at your target, and the target wasn't hit yet. There's so much potential in here to push the stock price up, and it's all manipulation on the way down. We understand what's happening. There's a lot of buying power that we have here, and they're looking to kind of suppress that buying power with a lot of shorting power that they do have. We have 940 people in here. Anybody that hasn't subscribed to the YouTube Shorts channel, please do so. It's the link in the chat. It's the pinned link in the chat. And if you want to join the Discord group, please do that as well. Also, if you want 2 free stocks with Webull, make sure that you hit that link down below and you'll get those 2 free stocks by depositing $100. What about the volume on the green candle versus the red candle? 742 million, oh sorry, wow, 742,000 versus 741,000. And we're seeing 500,000 in the red, 300,000 in the red, 400,000 in the red, 300,000, 400, 400. We're seeing big volume, right? Well, not big volume. Typically, big volume would be in the millions that we would see in the first 30 minutes. Literally every candlestick in the first 30 minutes you would see at 1 million plus volume, but you're not seeing that. You see this large red candlestick at 742,000 shares, and then 741, which does bring it down. 738. Come on. 538. So I'm looking for partnering candles that look close to the same, just so they can partner some sells with some loss or some shorts with some buys. Fed spoke yesterday, right? I'm not 100% sure. Join both. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Yeah. Would you average up with AMC or just down? I would average up with, or average down with everything. I don't really average up with anything. Even in this case, I average down in any case. I'm comfortable with the amount of shares that I have now. If I wanted to increase my shares, then yes, and I'm comfortable with where the price will go to, then yes. But if it does go lower, then I can always average down as well. So I typically will look to average down. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I got some things I have to prepare for, and also have to get some food before I prepare for those things. But I'm gonna. Oh, ZOM is looking kind of low. Hold up. Give me a second. Looking like it's hitting that level 176. So I'm gonna put in my buy order of 100 shares. Of 176, see if it can get to that, and if it does go lower, then it goes lower, but I want to see it get to 176 if it can get back to there. I thought I had that, it was for the day. I thought I put it until close, but hopefully it decreases back down to 176 so I could buy in some more, and then I'll continue to buy in more. So that's where I'm looking. I'm gonna buy more ZOM. If it does get down to 176, that's where my buying point is. I don't want to buy at 177. It has to be at 176. So it looks like that's really a hard support, and it might push lower, and I'll buy more as that goes on as well. But what do I think of Vizio coming soon? It's not something that is released right now. I don't have any opinion on them. I'll have to look into them, and I'll create a YouTube short video on that, because I do have to go. I have to get some things and prepare for some things and get some food before I go into this meeting here. So we're seeing some good movement. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button. Also, make sure that YouTube Shorts, let's see where we're at. If we're at 250, 233. I'll take it. Thank you guys for getting me to that point. Continue to subscribe, continue to watch some of the videos. I'll try and stream later. I'm not 100% sure, but thank you so much, everybody. I guess one more thing, if you want to join the Discord group, because I will be on that later, definitely do that. The link is in the description. It's the first link. It does cost $5, but there's a great group of people. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here.